Good morning, folks. We've got a wide array of topics to hit today, some of which may send you off digging rabbit holes, others will bring you back to core stories we've heard in the past. Let's start with our star over at spaceweathernews.com, and we find almost immediately bright spots are popping up and beginning to shine. Those are tiny potential active regions, and we'll monitor those throughout the day. Meanwhile, here at Earth, the slightly intensified stream of solar wind we saw beginning to impact yesterday never really got out of the gate. Purple plateau on the right shows how the stream intensification halted and geomagnetic conditions recovered quickly, leaving us in the green this morning. Top weather alert today, which will last for a few days, comes to Australia, where heavy rains spinning out of the low cell in the north are set to continue through Monday, probably a bit more. The only good news here is this is seasonally expected for the region. It's not going to catch too many people off guard. Let's go out to the Sombrero Galaxy, and they are noticing two problems with the seemingly undisturbed serenity it presents. First, they're looking at its galactic halo and finding the stellar metallicities do not at all match expectations. Both further out and towards the interior of the halo, the chemistry is bucking the models and causing reevaluations of the paradigm. Especially because those chemistries and a number of other factors suggest this galaxy went through major mergers. Now, while that fact isn't a problem by itself, this is what galaxies look like after a merger. The perfect shapes are destroyed, and it's a mishmash. And yet, the Sombrero Galaxy presents all the other evidence of major mergers while maintaining the pristine face of an untouched youth. Sort of an unreal story here. It was thought that Earth mostly formed in the span of about 20 million years, more if you're looking for that final picture. But now they're thinking it was only 5 million years, and while these scales are difficult to conceptualize, the point is the treatment. This is an insane amount of time to cut off the lifespan, and it's along the lines of their taking those Tibet glaciers from more than 500,000 years old to 13,000 years old or younger. Remember, that happened just last year. Except this is the planetary version, and we're talking millions of years, and there is not a model in existence that can satisfy these conditions. In a nod to the stories of our ancestors, they say that planet swapping may be a thing among stars. Close encounters lead to trade-offs like a cosmic marketplace, and for our solar system, it brings up a reminder of the questions surrounding Shoal's star-red binary that crossed our system 70,000 years ago. No doubt the people alive then recounted that story for generations, especially if there was a planet swapping. Up next, hot Jupiters. We know they can be extremely close to their host star. We've even seen some on decaying orbits destined to crash into the star. Today we report the discovery of the shortest year of any of the hot Jupiters. It orbits the star in only 18 hours, which means in terms of Earth time you get at least one birthday every day. Might lose some of its flair. Joking aside, they are indeed getting epic at these close-in discoveries, and they even say they should be able to notice a 7-second speed-up to its orbit over the next decade as it gets closer and closer to destruction. From doomed planets to the very young, we've got VLA and ALMA picking out just one cloudy filament in the Orion Nebula, one that is newly forming stars and planetary systems, and with the goal of spotting the disks, outflows, and nurseries of future planets, it kind of looks like they got 'em all. The filament itself runs up the leg of Orion and up his side to where the ribcage would be, and in a nice little nod all observers can smile for, they are settling on the Taurus jet model, the former flattening into the disk as the system settles. And folks, our top story hits the prestigious journal Science. It is one of the first ever confirmations of electroquake science in that publication. And folks, this is the Observer's most successful field of science over the last decade. We have published with stats professors and a NASA scientist. Our work is cited by other NASA scientists and other professors, and it's cited in the pre-mission papers for the seismo-electromagnetic satellite. One day in the future, all major earthquakes will be predicted, and we are a small part of that journey. 3 cheers for this team here. We greatly appreciate your support. Kat is so sick of being pregnant, she dropped the prices on our hats and hoodies at otf.sells.com and hopes it would convince Adam to drop the heck into the world already. Get some gear, and we've got your wind map forecast coming up and shots of our star to close. And of course, we'll do this all again tomorrow, right here, but right now it's 4:20 a.m. in the new Valley of the Sun. Eyes open, no fear. Be safe, everyone.